I'm stuck at this terminal, the USA Truck Terminal in North Carolina. Stuck over there. I'm doing my noodles.
Based on the circumstances and everything at hand, you don't think
They have their little
all the information
driver lounge.
there's a possibility
I've been in the truck sleeping. I slept this afternoon. I took a nap.
in negligence that could have prevented this situation.
Just basically my second meal for the day. I ate some hamburgers, sliders from White Castle. Came in the box, a little small, little mini hamburger. I ate that.
Save his son because he know that this is a can of worms that have been opened and it may implement his son into this situation. He knows it. So it goes on. Most of them could not even attend their best friend's funeral. That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's about
Because
just
based
in
on the
case.
interview, the young men said that they didn't go because they were concerned about their security. Nolan's mom never rejected them or banned them from a funeral. They could have came to the funeral. They just didn't want to. So that's a lie. Right? Goes on and says, why? Because race bears sent a deranged army after them online in the name of justice. See, this is where it can get disgusting. Because the father of Warren is alleging that the race baiters sent a deranged army after them online in the name of justice. Okay, so you are implying and generalizing the entire black community on social media of being a part of an army that went after these young men. This ain't gonna end well. You're accusing everybody. You're talking about these boys being falsely accused. You're falsely accusing everybody on social media. Now, I would agree that Ben Crump, Al Sharpton, Nolan Wells' mom, that they're
Hello there.
race baiters. A lot of these so-called influencers that race hustle, get into that type of stuff. But to imply that race baiters sent a
Whoa,
deranged mob
I got 13 people up in here. Nobody saying anything.
after them,
Hello, people.
you being disingenuous because you're alleging that there was a mob
Stuck in this terminal
of people,
till Monday.
primarily black people,
That's how I cook
that
mine.
went after these young men,
And close this.
basically threatening their life and harassing them. That's a lie.
Right.
Because all content creators are
I
not
put these up in it.
they're asking questions. This is why I do not trust or support Nolan Wells' claims. You can't be to support them damn kids. Because when I see this, it disgusts me. Because if these kids are innocent, all they gotta do is just shut up. Because nobody's been arrested. If you guys know that you ain't do nothing wrong, why are you concerned about what people saying on social media? You didn't do nothing wrong. Right? So, it goes on and it says, at the beginning of the investigation, these young men have cooperated with authorities, turned over all the information they had, and provided an overwhelming number of witnesses accounting for their whereabouts. Some of them even resorted to speaking up publicly to defend themselves against baseless allegations. Well, if these young men take it to social media to defend themselves and speak up, then guess what, sir?
Getting
They're
shook
going to get
right.
criticized. That's how social media works.
Right.
There's an old saying when you get arrested, you have the right to remain.
Healthcare better for all, starting with you. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina.
The law. On social media, there's who started this. The ones who did this is Nolan Wells' mother. Let me see if I can find this. Give me a minute. Okay, you look through his files here. And find
Man,
these receipts
where's everybody at?
of Nolan Wells' mother putting out these frames. Where is it? Where is it? Let me see. I got so many images, guys. It's unbelievable. Okay, here we go. Watch this here. Here we go. Boom. This image, posted by Christine Wansley on Facebook, July 5th, is the infamous photo of Nolan Wells and his buddies. This photo was published by Christine.
Hello there. Anybody in here? Oh shit. No. I'm gonna have to put this down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Check it out there.
Social media influencers. Right? So you say their names, faces,
Sorry, Dad. Sorry.
were spread across the internet. Brandon
I'm
Tate
just doing my
interviewed these
ramen noodle.
and
It's not ramen noodle, but
we learned of their names. So are you alleging that Brandon Tatum is a
That's
part
right
of these
there.
large voices? Is that what we're saying? Guys, this is dumb as heck. Because here's the thing. If you got a social media and your name is on your social media and it's public, bro, you're defeated already. Anything that is publicly made is public information. So nobody necessarily put it out there. Just like if Christine puts a photo of Nolan Wells' friends and him out there, if that photo was on social media, that's public knowledge. You can't cry about that. That's not a private situation. Whatever you post on a public platform becomes public information. Right? So, their names, faces, and personal information. Okay, personal information. So you're alleging that us social media influencers that we dox these young men, that never happened on my platform. So you're gonna have to get your facts straight with these false allegations against influencers. Because anybody reading this would assume that all of us influencers that have opinions about the case, that we're spreading personal information across the internet. That's not true.
struggle is real.
You would have to find who's doxing these young men and bring that to local authorities. So it goes on to say, they and their families have received thousands of hateful messages, death threats, and calls for violence. Well, that has nothing to do with influencers on social media. You would have to let law enforcement know about that. Anybody that's making death threats, that should be pretty much shared with local law enforcement to bring about arrests. But when it comes to social media, hateful messages, God, you're gonna have to go up. People are gonna be hateful on social media. If you don't like that, get off social media. If you don't have a social media, you want to know. So obviously, reading things, people are gonna always hate. That's social media for you. You understand? But to be blaming all social medias and accusing them of this is wrong. So it goes on and says they have been threatened online and in person countless times. Well, again, take it up with law enforcement. That has nothing to do with us. Parents have feared for their children's safety. Go to law enforcement, get a restraining order. That has nothing to do with us. Lives have been turned upside down, and some have had to go into hiding. Hiding? Sir, Nolan Wells' friends have been doing interviews publicly. That's not looking like hiding. Right? When you do public interviews, You're making your face and your likeness known to the world. So save me of going into hiding. It goes on.
I'm like stuck over here at
Ben Crump. Usual suspects.
I'm stuck over here at the USA Truck Terminal in North Carolina. I have to stay here till Monday because they have to fix my mirror.
Usual suspects on social media refers to who?
Right.
Those of you that are in the live chat. Anytime there's a crime and you see people posting the comments, the usual suspects, who is that referring to? Let me
Hello.
tell you that this is a very dangerous.
Don't be scared to say anything to me.
That was done. Very, very dangerous, guys. If none of you in the live chat are going to comment when I ask questions,
I'm just cooking
turning the
my
live chat off.
noodles. It's like I feel like calling. I feel like catching an Uber to a city. I'm in North Carolina, so I have to catch an Uber. It might cost me like $10 or $10 a month because the nearest restaurant is like 2.5 miles away from here. It's gonna cost me a good $10+ to get an Uber. I might walk 2.5 miles, 2.7 miles to the nearest restaurant to buy some food tomorrow. Tomorrow's just Sunday.
Ninjas,
All right.
them dark folk. Let's just say black people.
What, man?
Blacks. That's who they're
1764.
talking.
What's going on?
You see comments. Usual suspects.
Can't understand Chinese
Talking about black
writing
people.
or Japanese.
What they
Wherever Asian country you're from, I can't understand it. You have to speak English. I mean, you have to write in English.
usual suspects.
Yeah.
He's referring to black people. Are you seeing that?
Oh, hello, buddy. How you doing? What state, what country or city you writing from? Are you at? Where you at?
The social media streets is gonna go crazy. Anytime, because if you are if you frequent social media, when
1 second.
black people do stuff. But let's say, for example, you got a group of kids and they commit a crime. You'll see white people come in and they'll say, usual suspects. What they're saying is, these ninjas, at it again, usual suspects. That's a term for N-words. Y'all better get your social media etiquette up. Y'all better get the lingo of how social media works. When racists comment on social media when black people commit crimes or do some sort of acts of violence, they love to come into the comments and flood with usual suspects. That's their way of saying N-words at it again. So when you see this guy says Al Sharpton bench Ben Crump, and the usual suspects of social media personalities, he just talked about all black people. All black people. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. My goodness, bro.
This is the type of food you eat
And see, Officer Tate,
when you're like in the jungle, bro.
you looking bad, because you were defending these boys. But here, the father of Warren is being racist. He is. It's one thing if you say Al Sharpton, Ben
God
Crump,
watch me eat.
but then he used the term usual suspects. That's what racists use on social media, guys. 100% facts. That's a factual statement. Race.
My second meal for the day.
influencers, black news anchors, black media,
Whole
anybody that's black. Then he says local provocateurs continue to invent and spread
Where everybody
false
from?
narratives and lies with no accountability. You see that?
My toothbrush color. Your
There
toothbrush
are a lot of
color.
false narratives being
Nah, I don't need that.
such as the infamous audio enhancement that a black woman posts.
Nobody up in here.
It's very misleading.
Everybody wants to be their own star.
Right? I believe that she should be arrested and or sued by the parents of Bart and various others for lying, by alleging that Nolan was on a boat dead, and you can hear his voice, you can hear words of the kids saying, "Is he dead? Nolan?" All this other junk. That was very misleading. So that's true. But to lump in all black people like this, why you didn't add in Nancy Grace? Why you didn't throw her in? She's white. And she had a lot to say. See, this father seems to have an issue with black people, guys. And we're just calling it as it is. See, a lot of folks, right? They're like, oh, Ringo hates black people. He buck dance for white people. Do I look like I'm buck dancing for anybody? I'm literally telling you that the father of Warren clearly has an issue with black people. Clearly. Rather than he focus on who have said the offense, instead he lumped in everybody. He said the usual suspects, social media personalities. So he's saying that black personalities on social media is the usual suspect. National
Somebody
news,
is in the chat. What's going on?
he's talking
Somebody
about
looking at me.
Sunlight. And local provocateurs continue to invent and spread false narratives and lies with no accountability. This is crazy. Rather than call it out by name. You understand? Hold up. You're saying that the woman who did the audio thing started to GoFundMe too? Please tell me that that's not true. Please tell me. Please tell me that that's just a rumor.
It's hard to find subscribers. It's hard to get subscribers. Everybody's like, a lot of people are haters.
You got it.
They're not gonna subscribe. They're not gonna like your videos and stuff because they all want to be stars too. Everybody wants to be their own boss.
This can't be. This can't be, guys. This can't be. I'm going to check. I'm going to check right now, guys. Let me go get her name so I can go check. This can't be. Let me check this out and get her name so I can. This can't be, guys. Let's go to GoFundMe and let's go look. GoFundMe. Because I told you guys that she was doing it for attention because she's trying to bring attention to her business and it's money, it's motivated by money. I don't see anything. I see a GoFundMe, but that's a troll who made that. No money was raised. It says support.
My audience are mechanics.
Nobody even donate to that garbage. Unless there's another one that I don't know about. What's the name? What's the name of who started it? Because that's why I go check first. I don't listen to you guys when y'all say stuff because y'all don't do y'all research. So like how you said there's a GoFundMe. Well, I just checked and I don't see anything. That's why I'm asking what is the GoFundMe started by? Who started the GoFundMe? Because I checked the name of the woman and there is no GoFundMe. You said it could be Give Send Go. Okay, let's go ahead and see.
Hello, Dick.
Send Go. If she started the GoFundMe or Give Send Go, she's gonna be on the chopping block next. Because I'm telling you, everybody is hustling, man. Everybody trying to get paid.
I'm watching this Rango TV live. He's talking about Nolan Wells, the kid that died, some island.
The threats. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. This is disgusting. Everybody is grifting, y'all. I can't believe this. This fundraiser created by Ashley Brantley. Fundraiser funds will be received by Ashley Brantley. Oh my goodness, bro. This is sad. Oh no, we gotta expose this mess. This is, bro. Everybody is grifting, guys.
Everybody wants to make money from YouTube, including you, man. You trying to grift too. I mean, you're not grifting, but you trying to make money too. But you talk about knowing the world's every day,
So you was right.
just like everybody else.
You were right. You were right. My goodness. This is sick. This is sick. I can't believe this. Let me put it on the screen, guys. Give me a minute. My apologies to the person who said that about the GoFundMe thing. I stand corrected. I can't believe this. I can't believe this, guys. I can't. This is getting out of hand.
My little cousin, he said he wants to be a content creator. You have to like, hey.
Look at this. This is the woman, it looked like her and her sister or somebody, I don't even know. Her goal is begging for $50,000. Support our family after threats and hate. No, fuck you.
Give, send, and go. Everybody trying to make money.
Why do these pages exist, guys?
Everybody trying to make money, man.
Supporting this garbage.
That's a lady that did a video talking about she's a professional audio. Oh yeah, she edited that Nolan Wells went on one of those white kids that called 911 or something like that, so they both could get told or something like that. She was saying she was a professional audio thing. I'm like, okay.
What? This is crazy. Support our family after threats and hate. Isn't that the same thing that Nolan Wells' friends are saying? That they've been threatened and hated and everybody's just trying to make money? Let me show you what they said, guys. Look at this in a bit. I'm done. This is sick. I can't believe it. I thought this wasn't true. Look at this. Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa.
The lady that made the audio.
What? Wait, my wife and I shot. No, wait, no. So, I'm done.
Let's go.
It's getting more crazy. Hey, you should leave here. I don't know.
He's up, champ. He's in the law. Watch Chastity. You know, over 400 people die every year in North Carolina for speed infections. That's bad. That's the reason.
These people are not from North Carolina. North Carolina people have an accent. They have a southern accent. These people from up north.
By enhancing audio that was circulating online. Since then, we've been threatened, harassed, and doxxed. Everybody's saying the same thing. Y'all can't see that guy? Everybody's saying the same thing?
Grifters. You're right, Rango TV. Grifters.
Our businesses are being attacked online, and we're being painted as criminals that we've never been. We're raising funds to help us during this unsafe time. What? Woman, you got online.
Everybody's on grifters.
Enhanced audio, and now now you mad because people got opinions of you. First of all, you tampered with a phone call and you should be arrested for a felony and you should be put in jail because you made a very misleading
This is right.
recording alleging that you were hearing voices talking about Nolan, alleging that Nolan was dead on a boat with these kids, which implied that all of those kids killed Nolan. You should be in prison for that. So I don't know why you complain, talking about, oh, my wife and I tried to help with the Nolan Wells case by enhancing. So now you're telling us that your wife enhanced the audio too? I thought you said that you did that. So now you implying that you and your wife enhanced the audio, right? Circulating online. Since then,
Hello, people.
well, if you've been trying, that had nothing to do with me.
I'm over here at the short start. What the hell is this meat? Eat my noodles.
You know, I don't want no smoke with you two. That's why I follow all the rules. You said that you've been lied upon. You haven't been lied upon. That's a damn lie. Because you manipulated audio. You lied. You lied. You claim that you heard people talking about Nolan in the background. That's a lie. You lied. You said that you've been harassed. Man, stop it. You've been doxxed.
Yeah, she been harassed by these white people that got pissed off at her. You trying to accuse these white people of killing the kid, so they mad at you, so they gonna arrest you.
I mean, these people always saying something, bro. Our businesses are being attacked online. They deserve that. I already told you, if you're a business owner, you come out with fake audio, basically accusing Nolan Wells' friends of killing and covering up his death, then nobody should support your businesses. That's what you did to yourself. And we're being painted as criminals that we've never been. One, if you altered audio, that's tampering with evidence. Do you understand? That's a crime. We're raising funds to help us during this unsafe time. No, you're just broke. It broke. I can't believe idiots sent these folks already $6,000, guys. I'm telling you, there's dummies everywhere. All you gotta do is come online and bet. And everybody's coming down with the money. You even got idiots talking about an old GoFundMe that I made. As you go, you can't use GoFundMe. That's what it's for. It's fundraising. I raise funds for content creation and made very clear what my GoFundMe was for. And you got these damn content creators talking about that. It's real stupid. But yet you got this bogus gift send go fundraiser. No purpose behind it. None. Just greedy people trying to capitalize off the situation.
Who are watching on TV? I'm watching this guy. He's a YouTuber. He's called Rango. He's always been talking about the Nolan Wells case. He's saying that a lot of people are grifting, which a lot of people are making money off of Nolan Wells. So this lady right here, the one that's behind the other lady, she had did this audio. She had edited the audio of Nolan Wells' friends when they called 911, so they both could stuff like that. And she had edited the audio, and I think she added something behind on the audio saying when Nolan Wells' friends was saying that did he die? You killed him? Like it was a lot of like. So right now, a lot of the white people, they mad at her. So she ended up like she's doing a give and send go.
Nobody's talking about this, guys.
She's doing a GoFundMe.
Those of you that are watching this thing,
She's doing a Go.
double tap the screen to get it.
She's doing a GoFundMe,
Those of you that are
acting like she lost money from her business and stuff when she had added some things into the audio. She added something into the audio of the 911 call. So now she's like trying to get money. She's saying that her business been affected because people have been threatening her online, cause her business on downfall and stuff. She lose money on her business. Now she went and got Give Sengo on GoFundMe thing. She already raised like 6,000. She trying to get 50,000. That's her goal, $50,000. Yeah, so I've been watching this. I've been following this guy regular TV because he's been exposing all these YouTubers and stuff. But he's making money too. He's making money too, but
But at the same time, you hate at the same time. It's sick. But yet you got all these grifters making thousands of dollars by the line. Look at this, man. $6,500 for nothing. And dumb people sending their money. Wow. After this woman lied, bro. She lied. She put out a bunch of fake audio accusing Nolan's friends of covering up a murder. Basically saying that Nolan Wells' body was on the boat dead. She should be arrested, bro. That's a lie. And people paying her. And I can guarantee you, everybody that's paying this woman is black. They're paying her because she's black. She's laughing, bro. I know she's laughing. She's laughing all the way to the bank. She's like, I can't believe these people are this dumb to send me their money. Seriously, man. I could just start me a GoFundMe and say that I'm trying to build a mansion. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start me one, man. I'm gonna start me help bring those. Was this easy to make this kind of money? I mean, Nolan Wells' mom got $800,000. $800,000. Free funerals from Tyler Perry. All she got to do is just cry a little bit. Play the game, play the race car, she get what she wants. Carmelo Anthony's family got $700,000. Basically lying. And he's a killer. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's a reparations plan for 2026. All you have to do is just set up a Give Send or GoFundMe, and you get reparations. The new reparation plan is just fundraise. That's just the way we do it now. So, let's get back to the content. Hit the like button. All you haters in the clouds that love to hate Ringo TV, hit the like. So, he goes on and says, Al Sharpton, Ben Crump, and the usual suspects of social media personalities, national news media, and local provocateurs continue to invent and spread false narratives and lies with no accountability. This is the typical tactic of Ben Crump and the like. They come to communities like the Gulf Coast under the guise of seeking justice. Another racist statement.
I mean, little soup, because I'm not in the mood to catch an Uber out this yard. Like, I'm stuck here till Monday, until they fix my mirror of the truck.
He just listen, this is disgusting. They're gonna have a field day with this, man. They're gonna now make a bunch of content calling the father of Warren a racist. He had it coming. It's coming. Because he's saying that they come to communities that, who's that? Black people? So black people come to the Like Gulf Coast under the guise of seeking justice. This is sick, man. This is sad. I don't understand what is going on, bro. Like, why are you saying it like that? They come to communities like the Gulf. It's almost like you're saying, like, blacks is not allowed in the community, man. That's what it looks like, man. Man. They come to communities like the Gulf Coast under the guise of seeking justice, but it has become
need to drink some water.
clear that their version of justice is sparing division, ruining lives, and then leaving when the money is dried up. Listen, if you got a problem with Ben Crump, focus on Ben Crump. Focus on Ben Crump. Don't say that.
I'm about to watch this bowl because I'm done. I'm not gonna drink this whole salt. I'm an old guy. See, it's all water. It's all salt. So I'm not gonna drink all this salt. Like I have a heart attack. I'll have a heart attack if I drink all these salty waters. Anyway, I'm out. I gotta watch this bull. Thanks for the people over that view for 1 second or a minute and stuff. I'm out of here.
This is why I don't understand these dumbass content creators talk about, oh, he dancing with white men.